Well, hi there. My name's Adam. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Paranormal Polynesian. Here at the Paranormal Polynesian, this is a travel channel where I go all over the world looking for spooky and fun places. If you like that kind of thing, please hit the bell, subscribe, and tell your friends about me. Okay, so for today's episode, we're gonna go back in time. Picture it, 2008, Estes Park. My friend Sarah and I go to the Stanley Hotel for the first time. Also, please don't be discouraged from subscribing to my channel because my hair looks a hot mess, okay? But I was able to find the video of when Sarah and I won a stay in room 217, and we definitely had a little visit from a spirit, and I've got it on camera. And I'm also gonna sit and talk to you, and I'm gonna tell you a story about the Queen Mary that I've told before, but this time you're gonna hear it right after it happened, so it's so much more detailed, and I'm gonna do a little dramatization. So sit back, grab a drink, and let's have story times, and let's have some fun. And let's look at me when I was about 85 pounds lighter, okay? I mean, it could happen again, but it's probably not gonna happen again. Not with the way that I eat cookies for dinner every night, and I'm dressed as a pirate, so let's go ahead and roll that footage. Please do enjoy. We are entering the valley where the hotel is. The Stanley Hotel. And I just want you to see this view that's going to be coming up of the valley down below. I think that you will really appreciate it at home. This is where... Oh, you can't see it. Damn. It's a lot prettier here in person, folks. You're gonna have to just take my word for it. Let's see. There we are. Look at those mountains. Those are beautiful. I don't know. You guys be the judge at home. So those are mountains.
There it is. Do you see it?
Oh, creepy.
Do you see it? Right there.
There's the Stanley. Ooh. We're gonna reunite with new and special friends from the past, aren't we?
Woo!
There's one in particular I can't wait to see today. Gag me with a stick. For the next 4 days, Sarah and I will have complete access to the hotel, and we'll even get to investigate with Jason and Grant from Ghost Hunters and Chris Fleming, among many others. We're at the historic Stanley Hotel. Shut up. Let's get a little pan. It's perfect.
Put another shrimp on the bobby. Yes.
Feed the birds. This concludes musical memoirs from Sarah. Stay tuned when she actually does what the hell I asked her. Adam here, we're in our room, and we're getting ready for the costume party. Let's take a look at us. Sarah is going as the girl from the birds. Melanie Daniels. I'm going as a big fat gay pirate with white teeth.
I need for my jacket.
Look at our room. It's amazing. Well, it doesn't look amazing right now because it's trashed, but let me just tell you about our bathroom. So we have this bathroom and this beautiful window in it. Except, hello. You look out and you see the Stanley. Everyone can look up at me while I'm peeing. It's bullshit. Bullshit, I tell ya. So that leaves us here. Stay tuned, we're going to a costume party now. Hi, I'm Adam, and we're here, and my friend, Sarah, won the costume contest, and she won Stephen King's room where he wrote the book, The Shining. And we are in rooms 217. We're gonna stay here tonight. This room is reported to be haunted. And this, I can't even believe this is the room where Stephen King wrote the book, The Shining. This is where he got his ideas. This is where it all started. And we're gonna stay here tonight. Are you so excited? I'm excited. This is so awesome. He might have actually written the book here in this corner. I don't know.
They redid it though.
This room's been remodeled, but this is the room. This is the room where he wrote it.
I think this room is nicer than ours.
It is. It's 217. I can't believe we're here tonight.
This is the pose that won it all.
This is the pose that won it. Oh, Tippy Hedren. Oh, Tippy. So, stay tuned tonight, and we are going to investigate this room. This is the room that started everything. And in here, under the TV, there's all of Stephen King's books. This is so awesome. And I'm going to read it tonight in this room where he wrote it.
I think we should investigate instead of reading.
Okay, I won't read it tonight, tomorrow. But this is it.
History.
This is history. This is so awesome. I'm so glad I'm with you. Say it. Say it back. You're glad you're with me. No, not don't.
I'm so glad I'm with you.
She's not really.
Sam.
I can't believe this. Ah! I'm so excited. You guys at home, you don't even know how cool this is.
I know.
This is so cool.
It took a lot of work.
It took a lot of work. She bought a $30 costume and she won! Everybody thought she was cuter than me, and you know what? Fine, whatever. She is cuter than me, but you know what? I'm still a pirate. I was the only pirate there. Oh my gosh, they've got the DVDs of the movie too and stuff. We're gonna watch it tonight.
It's on repeat though.
But we're gonna watch it at our leisure. All the movies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, all of Stephen King's movies.
Creep show.
He did Creep Show. He was in Creep Show. This is so awesome.
Apt Pupil.
I've never heard of it.
From the author of Misery. He wrote Misery?
He wrote Misery. You didn't know that?
Oh, and I love Misery.
Hearts in Atlantis. Creep Show. He played a guy that got a meteor from outer space and it killed him. He was in it. He did Children of the Corn?
This has a cute little boy in it, actually.
I didn't know he did Children of the Corn.
And a child shall lead them. That little kid goes, "My name's Jeremiah." But what's that kid's name?
I don't know.
Leviticus?
I've never seen it.
My name's Hezekiah. I am the leader. You're gonna have to go through me.
Oh.
You should watch it.
I am taking a bath in this bathtub.
You're gonna leave me out here by myself.
And you're gonna get attacked by ghosts.
No, I don't want to be attacked, please.
Is this room actually reported to be haunted? We need to get online and get on my computer and Google it. Okay guys, stay tuned. We are coming back and we're gonna investigate this room and we're so excited. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. We couldn't investigate this room just by ourselves, so naturally we invited complete strangers that we met in the elevator to come into the room and hang out with us in bed. And if you want to see more of them, I have 2 other videos in my Paranormal Places playlist. I can't even say that. That is so many P's. I'm holding this thing in my hand and it has a green light. If you come closer to it, it'll change colors. Will you come close? I'm gonna knock on something. Knock back. Can I take your picture? Flash. Well, it takes a few flashes before it takes it. I'd say. Should I tell them the story? Because seriously, when I tell stories, things happen. So, this was on the Queen Mary. This is where Sarah and I met. And it's such a long story, but I'll try and shorten it.
Okay.
I was there with my group. At the time, I was in a different group, and I was with someone that's here tonight that's not with us. That I don't like very much. And we were doing this same exact conference with Jason and Grant and just all the people that are here tonight. And it was the night that we didn't have an investigation, so it was just like tonight, the first night. And it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, I think. And we were all over the ship in all the places that everyone said things happened. And we were walking on, is it B deck? I don't know if you're familiar with the Martania room.
Mm-hmm.
It's the room where the third class passengers had, back when the ship was running, it was their ballroom. So I saw these doors, and there was 2 sets of doors, and they had curtains over them, and they were glass. And they were locked, and so I turned to different people in my group, and I said, oh, it's too bad we can't get in here. And then the door popped open, and it unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked into this room, and at the time, all I could remember it by was there were trophies in cases and different books and things, and so I called it the trophy room. We all sat down on the floor, and as soon as we sat down and closed the door behind us, it was pitch black, darker than this. And immediately, all of us were sick to our stomachs, and I asked everyone if they were feeling how I was, because I felt like I was going to throw up. I felt like someone punched me really hard, and my eyes were watering really badly. And that's actually something I've noticed when something's around. I'll start to cry for no reason. And I was just crying, just tears were coming down my face. And I looked over at April, and she was crying too. Everyone had tears in their eyes. And I was like, what's going on? And at the time we had our voice recorders running, and another guy in our group, Brian, he just started taking pictures with his handheld camera. And in one of the pictures, I never did get to see it again, but at the time we were in the room and we looked at it, and I remember it was like I was filled with so much dread when I saw this, because in the viewfinder there was a woman's face, but just really evil. And I was like, oh, and I'd been doing this for a while with the group, and I remember saying, am I ready to see what's going to happen tonight? Because I knew something was going to happen, and I'm like, I don't think I'm ready for this, because, we ghost hunt and we go around, but I just wasn't mentally ready to see anything. And so we're sitting there, and all of a sudden there's portholes all around the room, and the portholes had the light coming in from outside of the ship. We were at the very front of the ship. And all of a sudden, the portholes started being blocked out by stuff. And it was from inside the room. So there were shapes walking around the room around us, and it was coming. And it felt like the 4 of us were being surrounded by people. And we could actually see these shadows walking around the room. And they were blocking out light, and they were coming around us. We looked over in this far corner over here, and what looks like TV static when you have snow on your TV. Mm-hmm. It started to come together in a ball. It almost looked like we were at the planetarium, and you see the solar systems in the screen, and it was spinning. And I'm looking at my friends, and everyone's seeing it. And so this thing is spinning, and it looks like static electricity. And all of a sudden, it shapes into shoulders of a person. And I remember it was just like the top half of a person. And I looked over, and April's mouth was just like on the floor, and we're looking. And then right after that, right next to it, appeared a pair of legs, and they were women's legs because they were wearing nurses' shoes, and they were just walking in place. And that is when I was like, this, I'm not gonna stay here anymore. It was like an old movie. You could see it was in black and white. That was the crazy thing. And the legs were in black and white, and they were scratchy like a scream, like it was like an old movie. Later, Jim told me he jumped up to chase the things in the room because he said he was so scared that he thought if he didn't chase after it, he was gonna, have like a massive panic attack. And we saw that, and we walked out.
Fine.
We walked out into the little sitting area on that deck, and Grant happens to walk down, and we told him about what we'd seen, and he said that he'd seen something in that room too, and he's like, yeah, everyone's going to these places like the boiler room and stuff, and things are happening all over the place that nobody's looking. Jim and I shared a room, and our alarm clock after that night kept being unplugged the entire time we were there. It would be unplugged, and the alarm clock the first night was put under our bed. I didn't sleep the rest of the trip because I was freaked out. But all I know is that that ship is haunted.
Wait, do you hear the sound of a child crying in this bedroom? Listen again.
That ship is haunted.
Oh, yeah.
With that, we say goodbye to our new friends and take a look around the property before we go to bed.
Sarah, are you excited by snow?
I am.
There's so much snow. It's snowing so much. So much. Oh, so much snow. Look at that. It's like a winter. It's like a winter wonderland. I hate snow. We're here in the manor house of the hotel. And this is where there's reported hauntings. But we'll see about that, won't we?
Who knew that I would come back to the manor house this year and capture the best photo I've ever seen of a full-body apparition? Make sure you check it out in the Paranormal Places playlist.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bath in the bathtub of room 217, where Stephen King wrote The Shining. I'm scared. It's a whole bathtub. It's scary.
Well, we only have the room until sunrise. We're going to get some sleep. I'm on the floor next to the bed behind the view of the camera. Sarah's in the bed, and we have not moved in over an hour and a half. What I should note is that the bathroom door is completely shut, and it was very hard to close. I always close the bathroom door in a hotel because when I was a kid, I saw The Shining, and, well, isn't this a full circle moment? Tell me what you hear behind me then. There are no other rooms, and we're in the corner. This is really creepy.
Dude. Did you move that picture frame? Did you move the picture frame? Oh, forget it then. Sorry.
I don't know about you, but I can clearly hear the bathroom light being turned on and off, and the bathroom door closing itself on its own. And another thing to note is Sarah had a nightmare where she saw a man standing by the bathroom and he was looking at the picture that was on the desk. And the picture on the desk was actually knocked over in the morning. What is going on in this room? I'm Adam and we're back in our old room, unfortunately. Just kidding, I like this room better. Because it has hot tubs. That's Sarah, she's crazy. And look at all this. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we're gonna look out the windows because something's happening here in this sleepy town. Oh my gosh, it is a fire, Sarah.
What's on fire?
Because it's coming up to us. This is really weird because we're in this Stephen King nightmare hotel, but there is a mist that's coming up to the hotel.
But stuff that's on fire is usually black.
Do you see that? Is that a fire? I don't know, but can you guys at home see this?
Or maybe when it's put out, it's black. I don't think so.
It snowed last night. Let me go around to the bathroom. Okay, it's not a fire, it's just a cloud. I'm hungry. Cool view, man. Cool view. Well, that was a fun trip down memory lane. Thanks for joining me this week on Paranormal Places. Remember to join the Patreon if you can, because you will get weekly uploads, and you'll get early releases, all sorts of fun goodies, discounts at the merch store, and more. So go to patreon.com/The Paranormal Polynesian. Have a great day, everyone, and until I see you next time, keep it paranormal.